Gave the computer a full reset. That should help things. Should help things. Sorry, everybody. I had to give the computer a full hard reset. She's getting a little tired there. She's getting a little tired there. Let me adjust the audio for everybody. Use the desktop audio.
You need a high stool.
No, I don't. I don't like seeing it. I like being able to sit so that way I'm quiet. Yeah, I sit and hide.
Alright, I'm gonna find out what's
Greg Kingsbury in the booth with us, chilling,
Good evening, folks.
hanging out, relaxed, coming down from his emotional couple victories there.
Jeez. Scratching and crawling. Pool is definitely a beautiful game played by ugly people. I fit that description very well. Whew.
Sorry, everybody. I had to give the computer a hard reset. We were having some speed and issues and been running all day. Just had to do it. Derek is not playing like Derek normally does. He is having a hard time hitting his stride.
Got a little bit of a jelly roll there.
Yeah. I know somebody got one of those. Yeah, look at you with that look. You said that roll. You dogged that ball, you rolled up on the 6. So perfect. Oh, bro.
Well, it actually got hooked on two sides.
Yeah, I got hooked on 2 sides. It was the roll of a lifetime. Alex says, good win, Greg. Not the way you wanted it, but a win is a win.
I didn't give up.
I think Alex is on his couch in his house watching us on Twitch, just chilling.
What's going on, Alex? Tony talked to us earlier about there's only a couple things we can control when the pressure gets on, and that's our attitude and our effort. And I didn't get a bad attitude, and I never gave up, and I don't know how he eked that out because Ricardo's a great player, period. And he's clutch. I have great respect for his game and feel extremely fortunate to have come out on top.
Having fun, Greg?
This is, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh. Thanks to Bad Roll Inc.
It
guys.
takes a while, man. These matches are taking a while. They're going a little bit slower than we thought. Players playing slower, but you know, everybody in here that says shot clock, shot clock, shot clock. Well, I want to hear, since you're a player out there playing, this is my opinion that I keep telling them. We're playing with your guys' money. Your guys' money is on the line. If I come to MHB and stream you guys playing an action match, we go anywhere, I'm not going to put you guys on a clock when you guys are gambling for your own money. If I put $10,000 in the middle and you guys didn't have to ante your own money and pay your own money, and I said, this is the rules. You got a 45-second shot clock. You got
You're
one
the
timeout.
boss.
That's right. You're playing for my money that I'm putting up. But right now, we're
the
playing
boss.
for your guys' money.
Yeah.
That's right. I feel gracious and honored that you guys even let me be involved and are willing to put that money up. So there's no way I'm going to say, all right, you guys are on a shot clock. You guys got to play by my rules. That's not right.
With all that said, I want to say this, man. And to every player out there listening or watching or involved in the pool scene in Wyoming and Colorado, what an amazing group of players and events. For me, this is as good as pool has ever been in my life. Like, I just competed with some of my best friends on one of the hardest stages I've ever been in.
Vegas, the NEA Nationals in the Masters division.
And let me tell you this is no joke out there right now. That's a pressure cooker. Team play is just a whole different animal. If anyone out there doesn't get involved in team play, you're missing out on living.
Letting ourselves down, we can get okay with. We can be okay, no big deal. But letting our brothers down, our teammates, the men we're doing battle with, it's not anything anybody wants to do.
There's true accountability.
Oh, true accountability. Marcus
There's
Lynch
also-
says, Greg, nice shooting.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Marcus, brother. Let me tell you this, there's great relief too after you win a couple matches. And
Yeah.
get to have a beer. It's like getting
Yeah.
off the day of work, you know? Like climbing a mountain a little bit.
That is what's kind of cool about this format, right? You know that you know your schedule. You know that you are done for the day. That going in tomorrow, you're going to have a very, very busy day because you have got, when it comes to Team Colorado, let's take a look here. You have got, you can play a doubles with Tony.
And
you
Ryan.
can play a doubles with Ryan. You can play 2 singles. So that means out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 matches, 4 of them are you.
Tomorrow I'm half the action.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we
So-
talked about it before when we were doing the lineup, and I'm
Greg
not,
is a grinder, Tammy.
I'm not going to back down from it.
Oh, no.
You know,
That was a very nice shot by Derek. 4-2.
and there's both of these teams have guys who have been there. They have heart. They have experience.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing is easy. I mean, anyone who's competed under great pressure and wanted something more than sometimes you can want it so bad it almost changes reality a little bit to be more than it is. It's crazy. At least for me, the adrenaline rush, the thrill of
True, the
victory,
adrenaline rush.
and the camaraderie with my team, of the look in your teammates' eyes when you help further their cause is the greatest
Yeah.
reward, far more than the
It's priceless.
cash that we're here competing for.
Well, I am a firm believer that the pride and the respect and the notoriety of being here and representing your state and so many people watching is actually more than the money. But the money just a little bit icing on the cake.
The money would be nice, absolutely, and to be able to the opportunity to win some of that, and then the pride and
Yeah.
the glory, right? I mean,
That's
just
right.
enjoying a little bit of the glory, because how much defeat do you feel when you play pool? I mean, it's
Well,
a hard game.
I'll tell you this, my goal is to have this trophy and have this event going on 20, 25 years from now. So for the winning team to have their names on it, going on back and forth 20 years from now,
That would be really neat.
yeah, exactly.
Thanks for this opportunity, Josh.
You're welcome.
Well, that was something I wanted to say earlier. I mean, everyone out there, how lucky are we to have Bad Roll Inc., guys? We need to really, Josh puts a lot on the line to support us, to support the game, to bring it to you guys in a great format. When have you guys ever had this delivered to you? It's exciting, free. So I'm just saying it's important.
I'm sleeping on a foam mattress on the floor while
He
all
is.
Team
That's
Colorado
no joke.
sleeps in a
He
bed.
winds it up. I mean, he was like our administrator. We couldn't ask for, really like a captain of sorts, right? You're the backroom captain of our team.
Yeah.
In all honesty, Tony is the front lines captain, and Josh has really been the backroom captain. Thanks again, man.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming and playing.
All right, let's see. Nice. Dude.
No, this one.
I'll tell you what, Beckmeyer just played one hell of a shot. I mean, that was juicy. Nice shot by my teammate. I'm definitely a biased commentator, for the record. I am on the team that's playing, so forgive me if you're listening and hear me being biased. 'Cause I
Greg,
most
did you hit
certainly
your
am.
100 banks this morning?
No, man, we watched the Terminator for a little bit to wind down last night, and I didn't get to bed till about
2:30? Yeah.
2:30, no, about 3:30.
Jeez.
And I actually slept until 9 o'clock this morning, which felt great, and then got up.
Everybody slept. Our house was pretty quiet till
Yeah.
right about 10.
Tony got up the earliest, I believe.
Yeah. I was snoozing on the couch. I fell asleep watching What About Mary with Ryan, and it was over.
Ryan's really been playing good today. Let's see if we can get clear here and get some shape on that 2-ball. Looks like he got pretty sporty on it. This rack looks fairly clear. The 8-ball has some issue there. JB tried to move, actually made it a little bit worse there. There's going to be some kind of a breakout or a safety going to have to be played. It is funny how watching here in video, I can see a multitude of shots that in my head I believe I can execute just with the snap of my fingers. And honestly, my brain can do it, but then when you get over there and your heart's pumping the blood and the adrenaline dumps, I mean, it's just a whole new ball game. I mean, every player out there, I hope a lot of you guys have felt that when it all comes together and you actually get in that zone. I mean, that's what I live for on the pool table. I mean, that's the ultimate goal, is to be able to almost spend time and just get in that moment and have full concentration. Oh, that's going to work nice.
That's a good safety there. I tell you what, James Beckmeyer's safety game is really good. He's a real smart, methodical player.
He's good, and he has such great fundamentals.
Yeah.
Reminds me a little bit like another guy who I love watching play. It helps me play better is Brian Crapes.
Yeah, Brian
right?
Crapes.
His fundamentals are pure. His stroke is just like this clean piston. You know,
a good safety there.
Gets through the.
I tell you what, James
so efficiently.
Tanner kicked Greg off the team. Great commentator. I've told him many times he's always welcome doing commentary with me. He is good in there. Your wife is watching you. She thanked me. She was in the Facebook. Said your stream is awesome. I don't know if she's in here now, but she was. I told her about Twitch. I told her to go downstairs and use your smart TV on the TV. Should have a better view.
My son was practicing baseball in the living room when I was competing at the Masters at VNEA in Vegas, and broke our TV, man. Oh. Good thing I love him a great deal more than that television.
Right.
Tanner Pruis out there, if he's watching,
back-to-back VNEA national champion.
What a champion. I mean, he wins Open, which if anyone out there thinks, it's kind of misleading because Open's the lowest division, but
it's one of the hardest ones to
win. It is the hardest one.
Yeah.
It is the hardest one because there's the most champions.
There's so many people.
And you have to have the most endurance. You got to fade the most sleepers. Every backwoods champion and his brother and his uncle comes down there to try to, show what they have, rightfully so. And then Tanner wins the Open and then next year the intermediate. And so next year Masters, you better fucking get ready because this guy's coming. It's quite the feat. I'm hoping that he wins the Masters next year. That would be incredible. That's called, what's that, a hat trick, huh? I have a second, third, and fourth place. I got second in the Open teams. All these with James Beckmeyer. I've played so many teams and won a lot of stuff with this guy, or placed pretty well with him. He's a great teammate. Really nice shot right there. Smooth. Pretty good cue ball. Looks like Wyoming should be able to get the out here. Just kind of almost hit this one like a slow medium, I think.
DP Bank's good. He's made a bunch of bank shots so far.
Yeah,
he this
actually
or play
he has. You're right.
Seth, this is Greg Kingsbury. So I told you, he's been breaking good. He just fires it right in.
Yeah, man.
No big deal.
So I think he just plays this in the side and then the 9 in the corner.
Yep.
It pretty much probably stun this forward with a little bit of kill maybe, and try to get it just back into the middle. Just something. Here's the thing when you're playing doubles, and this is what we've been talking about a lot over there on our bench. Everyone here can play. The tendency is when you play Scotch, though, is to you want to make it so easy for your buddy that you almost forget that, wait a minute, I got Tony Piazza shooting behind me. I mean, I don't need to put him 6 inches from the ball. That guy can make them all. And so relaxing and just kind of taking what the table gives you is half of the battle sometimes. Really good out by these guys, huh?
Yeah.
Good heart by Wyoming, huh?
They did this last year. They went down 7-3, came back and won.
Like I said, everyone here knows what it means to keep grinding.
That's right.
Well, you don't get
Colorado last year had a 4-point lead, and Wyoming came back and won.
This tin ball, if a lot of people out there don't play tin ball, I'll tell you this, there's a reason why a lot of people shy away from it. The break is brutal. I've been practicing my break. I've been trying to break at least 50 times a day. Josh hooked me up with this Outsfield rack, and I'll say for the tin ball, it racks so nice. If you haven't tried it, you should call Josh up and pick one up, and then just try to get experience with breaking tin ball and using that Outsfield rack, because
it's great for 10 ball.
Yeah.
It's made especially for it. It's all it's made to do is rack 10 ball. I mean, you have this Magic rack and other racks that rack 10 ball and 9 ball, but this one is made just for 10 ball. And Chris has put some science behind it. It actually does it. Now about this shirt, Greg. Tim Channel wants your shirt autographed and sent to him.
We'll see what we can make happen, Tim. How you doing, buddy? Is it getting hot out there in Vegas finally? I mean, I think it's been like 46 degrees here in Wyoming.
It's raining, dude. It's almost snowing.
It may snow. If it gets colder tonight, it could
Seriously,
snow.
it was snowing in Walden and Rabbit Ears.
Well, we are mountain people, right?
Yeah, but late June, man. Holy moly.
You know what I find neat is to see that a lot of the colder states, they all play good pool.
Yeah, right.
You see, these guys have a pretty clean shot here. That's the 3 ball.
Yeah.
So this
No, this
shot.
one must be the 3 ball. This one must be the 5 ball. They're opposite on the screen. It's weird.
No, this is the 3 down here.
Oh yeah, he's looking at the 2.
So
Okay.
this shot he's probably taking a little bit of time on, because when your adrenaline's dumping, and sometimes you can overjuice shit, or shots, excuse me. See like that there, and just plays right into the stack, and that, you might have got a window. Whew, it's hard to tell. We'll see by Donald's body language if he's either straight in. Looks like he's going to look for the 4 shape. Sometimes, so walking around the table and looking at the next shot can do a couple of things. It also gives you a second to collect yourself. It kind of gives you more confidence when you get into the next shot that you know where you're going. If you don't take the time to go over there and look under pressure, you might start thinking about, well, where do I want to be? And that's the last thing you need when you're trying to execute exact shots under high pressure for a large amount of money. You need to put yourself in a position for success instead of being double-minded. Nurturing the ability to focus can really be important. Good shooting here. That stroke was really clean. He got through the ball nicely. I mean, I think these guys should be able to handle this here. They're kind of taking command of this.
Yeah, they took control of this match.